Throughout my entire life, I've always had trouble sleeping until I came across soothing ASMR on YouTube. And when I coupled that with some stories of fairy tales, it's what helped me to get to sleep at night and achieve that sleep and REM sleep that I've always wanted. So if you want some deep, relaxing sleep, watch the rest of this video and give us a like and subscribe.
Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley surrounded by gentle hills, there was a small village. This village was known for its tranquility and the harmonious life of its inhabitants. Every evening, as the sun set behind the hills, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, the village would slowly wind down into a serene quietness. In this village lived an old wise owl named Oliver. Oliver had lived in the tallest oak tree for as long as anyone could remember. He had bright, knowing eyes and a soft, comforting hoot that could be heard every night. Oliver was not just any owl, he was known to possess a magical ability to bring restful sleep to anyone who needed it. One night, a young traveler, weary from his long journey, arrived in the village. He had heard about Oliver and his extraordinary gift. The traveler had not been able to sleep well for many nights, his mind filled with worries and restlessness. As the moon rose high in the sky, casting a silvery glow over the village, the traveler found his way to Oliver's oak tree. He looked up and whispered, "Wise Oliver, I seek your help. My mind is troubled, and I cannot find the peace needed to sleep." Oliver blinked his large eyes and flew down to the traveler. In a soothing voice, he said, "Fear not, for you have come to the right place. Listen to the whispers of the night, feel the gentle breeze, and watch the stars twinkle in the sky. Let the calmness of the night envelop you." The traveler did as Oliver instructed. He listened to the soft rustling of the leaves, felt the cool night air, and watched the stars dance in the sky. Gradually, his worries began to fade away, replaced by a sense of peace and calm. Oliver continued, "Now, close your eyes and imagine a stream of gentle, clear water, flowing smoothly over pebbles. With each breath you take, feel your thoughts flowing away with the water, leaving your mind clear and serene." The traveler closed his eyes and pictured the stream. With each breath, he felt lighter and more relaxed. The sound of the flowing water in his mind blended with the night's gentle sounds, creating a symphony of tranquility. Oliver watched as the traveler's breathing became deep and even. He knew that the traveler had found the rest he sought. With a satisfied nod, Oliver flew back to his perch, his job done for the night. The traveler slept deeply, cradled in the arms of the peaceful night, under the watchful eyes of the wise owl. When he awoke the next morning, he felt refreshed and rejuvenated, ready to continue his journey with a heart full of gratitude for the magical night spent in the village. From that night on, the traveler always remembered the lesson he learned from Oliver: in the stillness of the night, one can find peace and rest, if only they listen to the whispers of the world. Inside, the village continued to be a haven of tranquility. Oliver walked over, ready to help anyone in so seeking. In a hidden corner of the world, he would see the distant sky at the horizon, there lay a picturesque island named Luna Isle. This island was a mosaic of lush green meadows, gentle hills, and sparkling blue waters. It was a place untouched by time, where nature thrived in harmony. On Luna Isle, there lived a kind-hearted dragon named Ember. Unlike the dragons of lore, Ember was small, with scales that shimmered in shades of blue and green, and wings that glowed softly under the moonlight. Ember was the guardian of the island and a friend to all its creatures. Each night, as the stars began to twinkle in the velvet sky, Ember would take flight, soaring gracefully over the island. Her presence was a comforting sight to the island's inhabitants, a silent promise of safety and peace. One evening, as Ember glided over the calm sea, she noticed a small boat drifting aimlessly. In the boat was a young girl named Lila, lost and far from home. Seeing the girl in distress, Ember gently approached, careful not to startle her. Lila looked up in awe at the sight of the gentle dragon. Ember's kind eyes and soothing aura calmed Lila's fears. With a soft voice, Ember spoke, "Do not be afraid, little one. You are safe on Luna Isle. I will help you find your way home." Grateful for Ember's kindness, Lila shared her story. She had set out on an adventure but got lost at sea. Ember listened attentively, nodding with understanding. She then invited Lila to ride on her back, promising to show her the beauty of the island before guiding her home. As they flew over Luna Isle, Lila was mesmerized by the serene beauty of the land. They passed over blooming meadows where fireflies danced, creating a symphony of light. They soared above gentle streams that whispered secrets of old, and through forests where ancient trees stood tall, their leaves whispered in lullabies in the breeze. Ember took Lila to the highest hill on the island, where the view was breathtaking. They sat together, watching the stars reflecting in the sea, forming a path of shimmering light. Ember then told Lila tales of the sea, the sky, and the stars, tales of wonder and magic that filled Lila's heart with joy and wonder. As the night deepened, Ember sensed Lila's eyes growing heavy with sleep. She wrapped her wings gently around the girl, providing warmth and comfort. Lila fell asleep under the starlit sky, lulled by the heartbeat of the kind dragon and the soothing sounds of the island. The next morning, Ember flew Lila back to her boat. With a grateful heart, Lila promised to remember her magical night on Luna Isle and the dragon who showed her the beauty of the world. Ember watched as Lila sailed away, her heart full of joy for having helped another soul. She then returned to her watchful flight, a guardian angel of the night, always ready to extend her wings to those in need. In a realm where the sky danced with vibrant colors and the stars sang sweet melodies, there was a mystical forest known as Whisperwood. This enchanted forest was alive with magic, and its trees stood tall and ancient, their leaves shimmering in the ethereal light. In the heart of Whisperwood, there lived a gentle unicorn named Arya. She was a magnificent creature with a coat as white as snow and a mane that glistened like spun silver under the starry sky. Arya was known for her kindness and her ability to heal with her magical horn. One tranquil night, as a soft silver moon hung high in the sky, a young boy named Theo wandered into Whisperwood. He was a curious soul, drawn to the forest by stories of its wonders. However, as night fell, Theo found himself lost, his path obscured by the thick foliage. As he wandered, trying to find his way, he stumbled upon Arya. The unicorn's gentle eyes sparkled with wisdom and kindness. Seeing the boy's distress, Arya approached him with a grace that seemed to make the very air around her shimmer. "Do not fear, young one," Arya spoke in a voice as melodic as the wind through the leaves. "You are safe in Whisperwood, and I shall guide you through its paths." Theo's eyes widened in amazement. He had never seen a creature as beautiful and kind as Arya. Gratefully, he followed her as she led him through the forest. As they walked, Arya told Theo tales of Whisperwood, of the trees that whispered secrets of old, of the flowers that bloomed with moonlight, and of the gentle creatures that roamed the forest. Theo listened in wonder as Arya's voice wove a tapestry of stories, each more enchanting than the last. He saw fireflies that danced to the tune of the stars, streams that sparkled with the colors of the rainbow, and friendly creatures that greeted them along the way. Eventually, they arrived at a clearing where the moonlight bathed the ground in a soft glow. Here, Arya invited Theo to rest. She hummed a gentle melody, a lullaby of the forest, and as she did, a sense of peace and calm enveloped Theo. The boy lay down on the soft grass, watching the stars twinkle in harmony with Arya's song. His eyes grew heavy, and soon he drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep, surrounded by the magic of Whisperwood. When Theo awoke the next morning, Arya was still by his side. With the first light of dawn, she led him back to the edge of the forest, guiding him safely home. Theo waved goodbye to Arya, his heart filled with gratitude and joy. He knew he would always cherish the memory of his magical night in Whisperwood and the kind unicorn who had shown him its wonders. Arya watched over him as he departed, her heart content with having brought peace and joy to another soul. She then returned to the heart of the forest, her spirit as eternal and gentle as the whispering trees.